Kenya Magistrates and Judges Association has lauded the Labour and Industrial Court's ruling which reinstated suspended Magistrate Brian Khaemba to the bench. The association says the ruling is a big win in the fight for upholding the rights of judicial officers. Aside from reinstating the magistrate, the courts have also asked the JSC to review its processes and procedures of instituting disciplinary action against errant officers. Brenda Wanga has more.
2 months after he was suspended following the contentious granting of anticipatory bond to Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu, Kiambu Principal Magistrate Brian Khaemba could be headed back to the bench.
And given all other due contractual and statutory benefits withheld throughout the suspension period to date, and to continue in employment without loss of rank, status, and all attached benefits.
His reinstatement coming after he had resigned from the judiciary and later challenged the Chief Justice's decision to suspend him. In the court proceedings, the Labour and Industrial Court Judge Brian Khaemba had that the magistrate had excused himself from work on the 23rd of May 2019 due to an illness, only to come back and handle the contentious Kiambu Governor case. He ended up granting the orders that kept the governor safe from arrest in the 588 million shillings graft case. The magistrate, in his defence, says in a letter addressed to the CJ that he felt better by 11 a.m. that same day and reported back to work. Waititu's case file, he says, was brought to his attention by the head of criminal registry, to which he acted. The court further heard that the Chief Justice was not satisfied with his explanation and consequently suspended him without pay pending the completion of his disciplinary case. The magistrate opted to resign. He will then exercise his right of appeal, and following the quashing of his suspension, the magistrate could be heading back to work. His victory now hailed as groundbreaking.
Today is a big win, not just for Brian Khaemba, but for the entire members of the judicial fraternity, all the magistrates, and all the judges of the Republic of Kenya.
But that ruling brings to the fore the more fundamental issue of just who holds judicial officers accountable for questionable pronouncements.
A judicial officer cannot be questioned in the manner in which he has exercised his or her functions in the absence of laid down procedure.
I'm not saying that people are not accountable with what they are doing, but we are simply saying that they be given an opportunity to explain themselves in the spirit of independence, the decision of independence of judicial officers.
It remains unclear what course of action the Kiambu Principal Magistrate will take in light of this ruling, since he had already declared he had hung up his robes. Brenda Wanga, NTV.